baby, I got some spicy news for you, ladies and gentlemen. You know that man, that police officer called Derekchauvin, the one that killed George Floyd? Yeah. He's been in court quite recently for like 2 weeks, maybe for a week. I'm not sure how long these things go around, but today was the day that he got his verdict, and he was found guilty of all 3 charges in the murder of George Floyd. So instead of me trying to explain to you or just try to read it out to you, let me just go ahead and show you the clip of the judge reading out the final verdicts and what he's guilty for.
Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, Count 1. Court File Number 27, CR 20-12646. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, Juror Foreperson, Juror Number 19. Same caption, verdict Count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Signed by Jury Foreperson, Juror Number 19. Same caption, verdict Count 3. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Jury Foreperson 019.
Let me go ahead and read this for y'all. Derekchauvin found guilty of all 3 charges in the murder of George Floyd. A Minnesota jury found former Minneapolis police officer Derekchauvin guilty Tuesday on charges of second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter for the May 2020 killing of George Floyd. Now, originally, when someone told me that this was happening, someone told me that he was guilty of first-degree murder. Right? Did you hear anything about first-degree murder? No. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be careful with what you say, okay? Because it can be very misleading. This article could be misleading, but literally the guy in the fucking video says, hey, you're guilty of these things. So, I mean, if you're gonna say something, make sure it's somewhat informed. Or if you hear something that's doesn't sound right, go look it up yourselves, alright? Like I said before, in many of my videos in the past, you don't have to trust me. Actually, without a doubt, don't fucking trust me. Go out, find the information yourself. If you don't like what I hear, or if you don't like what I'm saying right now, if it doesn't sound right, then go double check me, right? Like fact check me. That's the best thing that you can do to protect yourselves out there from false information. So with that being said, someone told me fake news. Someone told me he got first degree, but he didn't. He got second degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter, which I think manslaughter is definitely the right word here for sure. Murder, I don't know about that one, but in the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm angry, but really, I am happy. I am happy with this because the old saying goes, if you don't punish something, they're going to do it again, all right? And they honestly need to use Derek as an example, because this shit shouldn't fly, alright? The fact that, you could kick someone's ass as a police officer and barely get punished for it, he's like, oh, that was an oopsie. You know that bitch that shot that dude and was like, I thought it was a taser. Yeah, you think they're gonna let her go? I hope not. I hope not. Goddamn, if they let her go, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Okay, some police officer can shoot me now and be like, oh, I thought it was my taser, oopsie. And another thing as well that's gonna be great that comes out of this is that we're not gonna have to deal with more riots, because imagine if this man literally walked 3, right? Like he walked free, not 3. We would be in trouble, all right? We would be in huge trouble. Obviously, there are going to be people who are going to be very upset with this. Completely understandable, right? Like you just saw a man get fucking murdered, right? Get killed for no goddamn reason, and then they're like, oh, go ahead and go. It wasn't your fault. It's so good. That would be a very poor moment for all of us. And so there's going to be people that are going to take it to the next level, and they're going to go out there, they're going to riot here and there. It's going to be a little ridiculous, all right? Not a little, a lot of ridiculous. It's going to be 2020 all over again, all right? So I'm actually glad they found him guilty for all those things, okay? Because if they didn't find him guilty, we would be hearing huge chaos around the fucking United States. All right, it would be ridiculous. The justice system has its problems, and it will always have problems as long as humans run it, okay? Because that's just how it be. We be problematic animals, right? But with that being said, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't stop trying to, you know, tweak things here and there, you know, try to perfect it, even though perfection is literally impossible. We shouldn't stop ourselves from trying to, you know, do those things. So, again, I'm happy that this is a thing that happened, because again, if they just let him walk over and like, well, that's shitty, well, that's literally bullshit. But that's honestly all I have to say for this situation. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video right here. I just want to let y'all know that this is a thing, because I know that some of you probably don't pay much attention to this kind of stuff, but I think you should, because it's an important part of American history. You know, if I go any further, I feel like it's gonna get political, and I honestly don't think this situation should be political in any way, shape, or form, because honestly, I think that would just be a waste of time. It's just more importantly that this man, Derek Chauvin, should be punished, which he was, for the murder of George Floyd. All right, that's the thing that you need to pay attention to the most. Everything else, irrelevant. Just be happy that this is a thing. If you're not happy, that's an interesting thing. But anyways, again, thank you everyone for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. Again, stay safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful with what you do, because you're gonna get a Mr. A-Cab man behind you. All right, you're gonna get yourself a little piggy right behind you. You're gonna be like, oh, I don't know what to do. So again, stay safe out there. Don't do anything stupid or suspicious. With all that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.